Om Shanti. Good evening to all of you as today's participant and well wisher. This is the time of counseling by the students of counseling and spiritual health. Case for today's webinar is broken marriage. Like to give a brief introduction about today's counselor. Sister Tulika Dasji is Dr. Tulika Dasji is a well-known spiritual dedicated counselor. She has honed her counseling skills to an excellent level. Performing webinar for us for the last 3 years very successfully, and she's available to anyone amid the tranquility of ups and downs of life, and has given wonderful performance by creating about more than 50 videos the last 3 years. So with her in supportive role, we have Sister Prachi Manaji. Sister Prachi Manaji is got masters in counseling and spiritual health. Besides that, she has got also masters in computer application and started her journey as a spiritual counselor about 3 months before. So today's session will be live on YouTube as well as it will be uploaded on Facebook also. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. We can reach to the filling the free counseling form from a website named as www.spirituseva.com.in. And also we can be contacted on number 9321070078. Request our viewers to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel for themselves and to their friends. And will be happy if they can be with us for the session from the beginning to end with the remembrance of beloved Shri Baba, with our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, over and above Supreme Counselor. So we also seek the blessing from our most loving Dadijis and from senior brother and sisters. May I invite today's counselor, Dr. Tulika Daji, to start today's session. The topic, as told earlier, is broken marriage. Thank you very much. Session start now. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Today's demo counseling session is on broken marriage. If a girl seeks a divorce after marriage registration, but before the actual wedding ceremony, the boy can legally consult a lawyer and file a petition in court to contest the divorce, depending on the specific grounds cited by the girl. However, it is important to try to resolve the matter amicably through open communication with the girl and her family first. So, with the remembrance of Shiv Baba, our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and Supreme Counselor, Sister Prachi and I shall begin today's session. Good evening, Sister. How can I help you today?
Very good evening. My name is Prachi and I am 26 years old and I have post-graduated in economics.
Are you working?
And no, I'm not working. In my family, I live in the joint family and I'm very pampered child in my home. My my parents never imposed such kind of pressure on me regarding job or any other materialistic things. Um, I like to go outside, eating good stuff and dress well as I am very extrovert personality. Um, Actually, I came here regarding some issues that is going on in my life. Actually, I want to tell you something which is very personal. Um, Regarding my husband, I am engaged almost like 1 year. And what happened? He asked me like fix some not social marriage, just registry marriage. So I said that was fine for me, completely fine for me. But later I found that that person did not provide me lavish life and not up to my expectations, because he could not able to fulfill my all the stuff that I am carrying, like all the means lavish life, all the expenses of my life. So I am very disappointed for that. So could you please tell me something on it? how could I like come out from such type of condition, because I already filed a divorce against him. I was like, I was means considered him all on the basis of the materialistic things. Previously, my parents also uh, against my decision, but now they all are fine. They are supported me. But after filing a divorce against him, they started criticizing me, and means they asked me why you have done, why you have taken such kind of step. So I think I did something wrong in hurry. So that's why I'm here. I'm very tense now. And my husband is already so much disturbed because he didn't expect such kind of behavior from me, because I have done all the things on the materialistic ground. Whatever the step I have taken, it is completely on the like materialistic ground, where I consider more important to money instead of a person. So right now, I think I realize that I have done something wrong. I think in her because I shows impatient behavior of mine. So could you
Okay.
please tell me how could I?
Sister, tell me about your family, where you stay.
Uh, in my family, previously I live in joint family.
Okay.
I live with a lot of people around me. My father has two brothers, two sisters, and grandmother was also there. But after marriage, not that much a big family I have. Only husband and mother-in-law, and that's it.
Okay. But see, you haven't undergone a social marriage, no? So you
Uh,
haven't gone to your husband's house yet, isn't it?
yeah, I
Hmm?
haven't went under social marriage. I
Exactly.
did only registry. Yeah.
Registry. Yes, yes. Huh.
Hmm.
So before the social marriage, you decided that you will not stay with him, no? Because he will not be able to satisfy your financial needs, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. So what did he tell you? Why won't he be able to satisfy your needs?
Actually, previously it was like fine, but when I asked him to do like a social marriage, um, he told me to go for shopping, and I selected one dress for of bride. And what happened? He told me that same dress already bought by my my
Mother-in-law.
mother-in-law, yes, mother-in-law. So it was not that much expensive. It was like very cheap dress. So I really hurt because I expected more to from him. So I think in future he will not able to means satisfy all my needs, or whatever I am expecting. They are not up to my expectations. So I really felt regret, because everyone around me, my relatives already told me that not he is not that much, you know up in class. He's very middle class. He belongs to very middle class. And means if we marry someone, we always see that he should be up in the class, or
Exactly.
in the society, because he should have good bank balance and good balance, means good financial flow. So, but he is not that much rich, because he already he took loan for 2 years for renovating his home, and he also asked me to do job, as I have done postgraduate in economics, because as he told me that at least you can do whatever you want from your money. I will never ask you money from you. Means you on and you do whatever you want. But I am expecting a husband who took whole stand for me, and means whatever the financial things, he take care of it properly. But I find it like it is not that much, he is not that much capable. So I'm in the pressure, like I means my life it will not be stable or smooth with him. But I told him that I want to file divorce, but he got disappointed, and he's very much tensed right now. So
Mm.
I think I did something wrong because everyone around me scolded me and told me that it is not a game, that once you have decided to get married and fight each everybody around you, and now you are changing your mind. Means you could not take like money as a consideration. If you want means if you want marry someone, you have to look after the person behavior or moral values instead of money. Money comes and goes, but person stays.
Exactly, sister.
So I think,
Are your
I
parents
think
very
I,
rich? Are your parents very
yeah.
rich? Are your parents very
No,
rich? Hmm.
they are not very much rich, but I am the only child
Okay.
of them. So they try to providing me all the stuff, whatever I demanded. And they never told me to do some kind of job, never imposed any kind of pressure on me. So I am like liberal person. I am like free bird. Means whatever I want to do, I do without any
Okay.
pressure. So it is like my attitude now. I will go outside, do parties, roaming with my friends. I'm a
Yeah.
very extrovert personality
Extrovert.
person.
Mhm. See, sister, it
Hmm.
is normal for the boy to break down, because he must be feeling very angry and resentful. And these feelings are
Yeah.
very intense. And he's most
Mm-hmm.
likely to feel anxious about the future, right?
Yes,
See,
yes.
a breakup is certainly painful because it represents not only the loss of partnership, but also of the dreams and commitments you both shared with each other, no? Until the last moment of your association with him,
Yes.
right? See, let me tell you
Mm.
that marriage is
Yeah,
designed to
that's true.
bring joy, peace, happiness, and fulfillment to our lives. No, it is designed to be the building block of a
Yeah,
family.
that's true.
And marriage brings two families together,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? So,
Yeah, that's true.
registration of marriage is just a formality. Actual relationship is
Mm.
between the hearts. Hmm. So, the best solution is to sit back and sort out the actual reason of this immature and hasty decision of yours. You took this decision very hastily, isn't it? See, sister,
Yeah, enhance it.
divorce means not only separating two souls, but in some cases, the seed of enmity between the two families is sowed. That is
Yeah,
the problem. And a broken marriage does not mean the marriage is beyond repair. It does mean that damage has occurred and treatment should be sought quickly. See, marriage is not a joke or a very light relationship. Hmm. See, in many cases, when a girl files a divorce, the boy can legally consult a lawyer and file a petition in court to contest the divorce, now, depending on the specific grounds cited by the girl. See, the boy can also institute
yeah,
some false FIR against her parents. But I'm confident in your case, this will not happen. Hmm. Because this person
yeah,
is really a gentleman in the true sense of the word, from what I understand.
yeah,
See, he had come to settle the matter with you, but you did not meet him, no? So he went away with disappointment. He is not likely to take any legal action against you. See, now you say that your whole
yeah,
family is
that's true.
upset with the decision you have taken. They are scolding you, isn't it? They are angry with you.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
whole family is annoyed with you. Ah,
yeah,
maybe, as you said previously, they did not appreciate your choice. They felt
yeah,
that whomever you marry must earn much better. They felt it that way, isn't it?
yeah,
But
Yes,
see,
yes, yes.
sister, now they know him for
Mm-hmm.
1 year, isn't it? So because they know him well now, so they may like him now. They may think he's suitable for you.
Yes.
And as you said, the salary is not only the only criteria for marriage. No, as you said,
Yeah.
behavior is important. The family background is important. In
Mm.
his case, both
Now I realized all the
were in the
things different.
education department,
Mm,
isn't it?
mm.
So, see,
Yeah.
sister, no one can make you stay in a marriage against your will, isn't it? You have taken
Mm,
a very hasty decision without thinking of the pros and cons of the situation. Now everything depends upon you. You are feeling bad now,
mm,
right?
mm.
But I
Yeah,
can tell you
I'm feeling
something.
bad.
You have already filed a divorce, but you can withdraw your divorce application after registration, but before the social marriage ceremony takes place, as long as the
Okay,
court has not yet issued a final divorce decree. See, this is because the divorce process usually allows a period, some time,
okay,
where either party can reconsider their decision before finalizing the divorce. See, even the court does not want husbands and wives to be separated. No, once separation takes place, there's emotional hurt, financial loss, isn't it? Two families are separated.
yeah.
That is, the
Mm,
association which you have made with your family, the association with his family, the association he has made with your family. See, everything breaks all of a sudden, isn't it? See, and in India, we don't marry a
yes,
person,
yes.
we marry the family, isn't it? So, two
Mm,
families come
yes,
together after
that's true.
marriage and it becomes one family.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So, see, this is
Yes,
actually
that's
it is
true.
very simple. You have to communicate your intention to the principal judge where your case is pending, and after recording your statement or with a written application for withdrawal, the matter can be withdrawn. See, the choice is entirely
Okay.
yours. If you agree with this arrangement, you must take fast action.
Yeah, that's true.
Follow?
Um, yeah, I got it.
See, so actually, you must meet your legal advisor. This is very important. Otherwise, you can't do
Okay.
everything on your own, right?
Yeah,
And another thing, you must
because
meet.
everyone around me asked me means tell everyone around me told me different kind of things. Some of my relatives told me that you should I we already warned you that don't do marriage because he is not that much rich that you are expecting.
Mhm.
So I am like means I'm like so much
In a
suppressed,
dilemma.
so much means so much, yeah, I am dilemma that what should I do now, what will be the next step. So one of my friend suggested me your means name, that you should go to counselor and take proper guidance.
Yes,
So
sister.
that's why, hmm. So I
I will,
really, yeah,
I will ask you to withdraw your
satisfied.
case, sister.
Okay,
Isn't it?
thank you. Yeah,
Huh. And
I just,
another thing is,
mm,
you
mm,
must meet the person, meet the boy first,
okay.
because he wanted to meet you, isn't it? So maybe he has so many things to
Mm,
share with you. He's also upset. See, not only
mm,
your family is
mm,
upset, his family also must be upset, isn't it?
yeah.
Because see, the date was so
Mm,
close by, that means all arrangements have been made. No, invitations
yes.
have been sent. So those had to be
Yeah.
cancelled. So much shopping was done. That means there's monetary loss
Yeah.
on
Everything
both
is done.
sides.
Everything is done.
Yes,
Yeah.
not
Both
only
sides.
from,
From both sides.
not only on your side, that side also. Right?
Mm,
So all the messages had been sent. Now again you have to send
mm-hmm.
messages for postponement. No, so first you meet your legal advisor, then you go to his place, meet him, and you tell your parents to take an initiative to go to his house, because see, the entire thing was done from your side, isn't it? Right?
Yes, that's true.
So you must
I have
convince
to
your
take the
parents.
initiative.
You have to take the initiative.
Okay.
So ask your parents to go to his place, go together, talk with them, and at the most fix another date as soon as possible. Right? So that both of you
Yes.
are not emotionally disturbed for a long time. Okay.
Yes.
I can suggest that. Another thing is,
Yeah.
sister, you said you love shopping, going to parties, eating good food.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love to wear
Yes. Yes.
expensive dresses. You said you are an
Yeah.
extrovert. You have many friends.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So, see, now what happens? You don't find difficulty in spending time. No, you're outside home,
Mm,
right?
mm,
You're out of home. Actually, what happens? So long you have been studying, isn't it?
mm,
And whenever you got little free time, what happened? You went out with your friends, you enjoyed yourself, right? They also
mm.
enjoyed themselves. But just imagine, sister, now your study is over, you're not doing any job, right?
Yeah. Mm,
Now what happens? Your friends will also soon get employed in different jobs.
yeah.
They may be near you, they may be far away from you, right?
Yes.
Some of them will get married. Maybe they will move away to different places, right? So you can
Yeah.
communicate only through messages or talking over the phone, right? How long can
Yeah.
you do that? They'll be busy with their work, they will be busy with
Yeah.
their family.
Mm,
So now
yeah.
what happens if you don't do anything useful? You will find it difficult to spend your time. You can't sit home
Yeah.
idle the whole day. You will not like it. No? How long will
Yeah.
you
Yeah. That's true.
talk with your friends? From morning to night, they will be busy with their work. They will be busy with their new family. Right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
then
Yes.
slowly you will find they will not give you so much time. So you will be alone with nothing to do. Right? Even if your husband provides you with money, fulfills all your monetary needs, right? How will you
Yeah.
spend your time? How many things can you buy at one time? And what will
Yeah.
you do with so many things, isn't it? So, what happens? You will just
Yes.
get bored sitting at home and doing nothing, right? See, you
Yeah.
have a master's degree in
Now I
economics,
realize.
and the job outlook for people with the
Yes.
master's degree in economics is promising. See, there are so many opportunities
Yeah.
in the education sector, research area, as well as banking and financing, isn't it? So I suggest
Yeah.
that you spend your time and knowledge that you have acquired till today in a useful way. You can try a part-time job to start with. And since your in-laws are working, they are in the education department, they will be able to give you the best advice on this matter, right? And at the same time, they will support you. Follow? Yes?
Yeah.
So, see, whatever you
Okay.
do,
Okay,
do
sister.
happily for your sake only. You
Hmm.
don't have to work for your husband, you don't have to
Okay.
work for your in laws. When you work happily, what will happen? You will be
Yeah.
happy and you will make others happy. I hope I've been able to convince you, sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Now I understand what I have to do and
uh,
what the mistake I have done in my previous time.
okay, don't
Thank you,
regret.
sister.
Take it as a lesson. Okay. So don't delay, take fast
Okay.
action. Go home. You tell your
Mm-hmm.
parents and relatives about your decision. You consult your legal
Mm-hmm.
advisor. Meet your husband as early as possible and think twice about your future. Okay. So thank you for coming
Mm-hmm.
forward to
Okay.
take my suggestions. I wish you both a
Thank you.
very happy married
Welcome.
life.
Thank you, sister. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you very much, Dr. Turikadashi. Case for today's webinar was broken marriage. This is a post-marriage counseling for a lady where they approached our counselor stating that she married about 1 year before, and within a 1 minute, within a year only, some misunderstanding or some higher expectations from the girl side, because she is still to decide what her expectations and how her expectation will be fulfilled. So some of the things were not decided before finalizing the final now, and with the result, because of some minor issues which are not very important, but due to that and higher expectation from the girl side, she didn't understand that marriage is sacrosanct and needs to be considered as very important in one's life, and trivial issues like on which the misunderstanding took place was just for a wedding dress. So we start from the beginning of the case. Both got married first by registering the marriage in the registrar court, and after that the marriage was to be celebrated in a with all the preparation from both the sides. And this all the families were to attend this marriage, social marriage, which we call it. But before that, this girl got angry because, as told earlier, for the search for the choice of the dress, and the choice her choice was not considered when the dress was bought for her by her mother-in-law. So this was in a haste because of not agreeing to her buying a dress of her choice. Immediately she filed for a divorce without thinking the future consequences, which will not only adversely affect the reputation of both the families, but how she will manage her future life. So now the issue before both the parties is whether to go for the divorce as stated by her, because the boy was still willing to compromise and has come to the girl's home to make her understand that due to some financial constraint, he couldn't entertain the expectation of the girl, but he is willing to continue with the marriage and has given total clarification that his financial responsibility is there towards repaying the loan of the home which he was renovating and was thinking of settling in a marriage. And he never expected that such a trivial issue to go to such an extent that his wife will, without consulting him, will file a divorce. And this was a big setback, and he couldn't take it very lightly, and he's very much upset with the decision of his wife. As the girl's decision is one-sided, and as told by her now that her decision was in a haste, and she is still now repenting for this. And as suggested by our counselor, there is still time. This broken marriage can be repaired, and the decision which is taken in a haste will not serve anything good, neither for herself nor for both the families. And still there is a time that if she thinks the future consequences of her life, considering that it is not the duty of one person to continue the marriage, but mutual understanding, respect, love, and the need to have a foundation of the marriage on a permanent footing is never on a case decision. And before taking any final decision, it is not only her life, but even both the families will be adversely affected. So this need to be addressed immediately, and open communication is required where all the concerned parties need to sit together, because sometimes in is now the youngsters take a decision without considering it, that how their immature decision will not in any way help them to lead a life of peace, love, happiness, but with small understanding that continuing a life which is important in marriage life, that it is a contribution of the husband and wife is very important in every respect. It can be financial contribution, or it can be emotional, or physical. So all the decisions have to be taken while taking into consideration the opinion of not only both the parties, but involving an issue like divorce with the opinion of both the families, which was not there in this case. So, considering that this was a immature decision of the girl, which she has agreed also, so open communication will help, which will still now, if considered, the marriage can be saved. That is the first priority in this case. So that was the first situation. So far the financial plan is concerned, it is not the duty of the boy only to fulfill the demands of the girl, but now she's matured, she is married, and this is her duty also to make sure that if she has any needs, demands, desires, she also can fulfill by taking a job at her own, where she need not depend on the contribution of her husband for every need. So for that also, she's made to understand, since she's a postgraduate, you can take the job somewhere, and if because of the financial compulsion, husband is not fulfilling her demand, securing a good job which she can get, because she has done a post-graduation in economics. So that's the trivial issue on which she has filed a divorce. And also considering that cooling period is 6 months, during that period she can change the decision which will save her marriage, because they know the major issue why she's asking for a divorce except for a small one, that her needs were not met. So in post-marriage counseling, it is very important to know that expectations are there, conflict resolutions are there, many problems which may come in the future also. But what is more important is understanding, respect, and considering that if they love each other, these minor issues will not hold much importance. What is more important? To make sure that their love is there, and where there's a love, so anything can be forgotten and forgiven. So on the part of the girl, she can withdraw her decision of going for the proceeding in the court for divorce and file an application and give a statement that she's withdrawing her application. And also she can now settle the dispute among both the parties in the court by giving a mutual understanding. So today's case was very important, where the newly married couple married this only 1 year before, and due to a very minor issue, the divorce proceedings were filed in the court, which can be withdrawn. And maybe when she comes back to her senses and know that her entire life is there, her future is there, and not only this decision of going for a divorce will upset her family, because this was her decision to get married again in the wishes of her family. And now when the family is not in favor of a divorce and she's going forward for that, so this will upset not only her family but the boy's family also. So considering these are the suggestions of the counselor, meditation is suggested. They are also supposed to think of it that the post consequences of a divorce are very serious, and one should not be ready to face the consequences, because spending life alone where there is no help from your family, and the challenge will be many in future, because what she's going to do in life, parents will not be there with her for all the life. She'll have to work, even she's married or not. She has to fulfill her financial needs. She has to see that how her life would be spent, because this is not a marriage of the, like how we can say that the dolls, marriage is between the two mature person, where decisions of both are very important, and decision if on the one side and the divorce is granted, so these all consequences have to be told to her. She has to be prepared to spend the rest of their life, and whose support she will take, parents will not be there, you'll not have someone on whom you can lean for your needs. So after knowing the consequences of it, hopefully that today's present counseling will reconsider her decision of going ahead with the divorce and withdraw her application which she has filed in the court and will reconsider and take a job and fulfill all the demands without asking her husband because she is educated, she can get a job, make money, spend as much as you want, same time think of it that in marriage you need to make it sure that your decision don't upset in a haste to the other parties also. So thank you very much to our learned counselor, Dr. Tulikaji, and to the counselor sister, Dr. Madhuri, because we know that in today's modern time, the youngsters are very fast in taking the haste decision. That's why the divorce rates are going up. And with their decision in a haste, the life of both the families also gets affected adversely. And sometimes the youngsters are not able to understand that how they will be able to spend the rest of their life when they will not have a solid support behind them. It can be the support of their husband or families. But life spent in loneliness can lead to a depression, or maybe also it can lead to many complications in their health. Also. Thank you very much. We're live on YouTube, and the session was also uploaded on the Facebook, and we are accepting any kind of counseling in respect to relationship issues. And we can be contacted on our number 93210700078. Session comes to end with this. Om Shanti. Good night to all of you. Thank you.